Hey folks, we're out riding around today. A little ride, such a beautiful day. It's kind of hot though. We stopped here at a very cool restaurant. We'll take a look at this. But the theme of the ride, what we thought we would go out and look at today are these manufactured homes. We do this from time to time. They're called knockdown houses here. And the reason is because they keep getting better and at the same time cheaper. So that's what we're looking for. I think the reason for that is, one, they're becoming more popular, and two, there's more people producing them than ever. Used to be just several years ago, they were like a very traditional style house, all wood, expensive. Now you'd be surprised what you can get. I've already been surprised. The way I look at these is doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent, a full year permanent residence. It could be a part-time residence. It could be an extra place you go. It could be a retreat. It could be a place you go when you want to get away from other things. But it should be on the cheap. It should be maybe in a country setting. It should be something different than where you already live. And the way I look at these, basically, it's almost just a bedroom. Because in essence, that's what many of them are. So you have a very nice inside space, air-conditioned, comfortable bed. Maybe you have a small desk in there or whatever, a TV. But most of your living is outside, so you're cooking outside, you're eating outside, you're washing clothes outside, a covered, big patio covered area, something like that. It's instead of renting a hotel room where you're not comfortable, where you don't have all your stuff, and who knows who was sleeping there the night before. We've been to two places so far. So before we take a look at this really cool restaurant, we're surrounded by water and fish and everything. We'll go and I'll show you the first place because it was just very close by our home. This was actually as we were kind of leaving the neighborhood, right out on Sukhumvit Road. We have this place, and a lady showed us several models. So this one's right by our home, probably only a couple kilometers from where we live. We ride by here all the time. We thought we'd stop in here today. They have a pretty good build quality here. The price, I'm lukewarm on the price. The cheapest one they have here is $330,000. So just under 10,000 US dollars. We'll call it maybe 92 or something like that. And that would be for the one on the end here, which actually is the one I like the best. It doesn't have real wood siding. It's some kind of, I don't know, fabricated product, probably made out of sawdust or something. But I don't know, I think the real wood, the insects might like that better, might like the taste of that better and be eating some of these all wooden homes. But that one has a full bathroom and a great big bedroom and like a little foyer area where you could put a desk or something, a little extra floor space there. Some of these that they have don't even have a bathroom. But to build the bathroom outside, as we talked about with the outside living, I have a friend that has a beautiful outside bathroom. It's separate from the house by a pool. It's much cheaper to build a bathroom probably just in the grounds outside than incorporated into the house actually. So that's not a deal breaker. And some of these $370,000, two big rooms, no bathroom. Here again, you'd have to build that outside. But that's another way to go. I don't know. I think for my money, I just as soon have the bathroom inside though. That's why the first one for 330,000 baht with the big room, sleeping room, nice patio, and a bathroom inside. That's probably the closest thing to what we're looking at. But we've got some other ones to look at. This was just our first stop. See, I think a fitting first stop, because that's what I'm kind of talking about. Although they do have some more modern options, most of them are the full wood, kind of the older style model knockdown house. And I think the cheapest thing they had was close to $10,000. So right before we came here, we went to a second place. Now, this was the place we were more interested in, but it's a great contrast between the first place. This one has a more modern touch. They use steel instead of wood, and the prices are much cheaper, almost half.
But
That's what I'm talking about. Pretend that brown house isn't there. Just this white one up there. And you got that big patio, all that outside living space, including underneath. You don't even need a roof for this part. The house is the roof. Under here, it's where you have your laundry. Maybe you got your kitchen, your barbecue, whatever, and some storage, your bikes parked, whatever. And then a yard. This one is my favorite yet. It's elevated. One great big room, so you could put a desk in there, a little seating, bedroom, and then a beautiful balcony area. And the house makes a natural roof for this living area down here. 295,000 baht. I think that's the best deal yet. So welcome to CK House. That's the name of this place, and I think they got their act together here. I really like the designs. This elevated one here, one big room with the balcony, 295,000 baht. I just like the steel construction. I just think they're put together. I'll show you some of the underpinnings here. I think it's put together in quite a workmanlike manner. Also for setup, we were quoted 10,000 baht. And that includes I don't know, $350. That includes the first 250 kilometers, which is quite a distance. But look at that. I think the beams are pretty close together there. Good support. I don't know. I think that might be the way to go. The one next door, the brown house, I did a little montage through there. It's a two-story. Big two-story house. It's 2 bedrooms upstairs, like a living room, dining room, and the downstairs. Big house. That one's 700,000. It's like twice the house, 2 floors, so twice the price, I guess. This was the upstairs, two bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs. So very nice. You could definitely live in this house full time. It's more than just a little getaway home. 700,000 though. I'm not too keen on the 2 floors though. I prefer the 1 floor concept. Not sure if I like it raised up this high though. But I think this one is something of interest. This is also 2 bedrooms, and it's not raised up. It's ground level, and it does have a bathroom. So we'll go inside and check this one out. So this is what I was talking about in the beginning. These are metal constructed. This is 2 rooms and a bedroom. Very nice modern house with metal construction. It's less than a lot of those wooden ones we looked at. And the wooden ones didn't have their, some of the wooden ones didn't even have a bathroom, were 370,000. This one, 340,000 with everything. Bathroom, little patio, 2 rooms. I don't know, I just prefer the steel construction, that more modern look. Right, the wood, maybe wood's expensive, but I don't know, I think you might just be asking for termites. This white one, just a single room, bathroom, but metal construction, all nice metal pylons going down to cement piers, 180,000 baht. So now you're somewhere in the $5,000, a little over $5,000 range for that. The one on the end for 340,000, that's right at about 10,000. That would be, you could actually live in there full time. Wouldn't just be a getaway house with the 2 rooms and all that. If you had a nice outside living area, I think you could live there all time. I think you could live there full time. So they were very helpful here. Even the first place we went that had the wooden houses, that lady, she told me she had 200 rai of land that she could parcel off and rent, a long-term rental, 20-year rental for a plot of land. That would be suitable to put a house like this. Check this little house out. That's a bathroom. That's a standalone washroom. This one, I know not much with that toilet. But they started around 30,000 baht. So I'll just say around $1,000 bucks, a little under $1,000 bucks for a standalone bathroom. If you get one of the houses that doesn't have a bathroom in it, like that elevated one we looked at, this could be an addition to that. So I guess you just add that into the price. Even their office is modular there. Anyway, let's go back to that restaurant. I think the food's almost done. Wow, the food's lovely. So, wow, great place here. It's all surrounded by water. It's rustic when you pull up. There's a waterfall, and it's a huge pavilion. I believe they have an inside area in an adjacent house as well. But they have pizza and some really unique looking pizza ovens. I think they have like a small proper one. I'm not sure they use these big ones or not. There's koi here, but a very big menu full of just about everything. And reasonable prices. Not the cheapest place in town. Reasonable prices, but huge portions. Like Lon got the pad thai, but big, huge shrimp in there, things like that. They're not going cheap on anything. But I got the homok. I think Lon likes mine more than her. She just got a pad thai, and I got a homok with fish, which is the way it's supposed to be. The lady that we just saw at the modular home place, she invited us to the factory, which is over here. And this restaurant is just very close. And we had planned to eat here today already. I didn't know about the factory. So anyway, all worked out. Big portion too. It didn't all fit in the coconut, so they gave me a bowl on the side. This was full when we got here. Not full, but there was a lot of people here when we got here. Now everybody's packed up. I guess lunch hour's over. So we'll get ready to saddle back up and go to this factory before it pours down rain this afternoon like it usually does. So yeah, the factory's supposed to be real close to this restaurant we just went to. Maybe it's over here by the water buffalo. It's a nice little plot of land the water buffalo has there. It's got to be around here somewhere. It must be this big place up here on the right. Looks like some kind of factory. Yep, there it is, CK House. This is where they build them. There's a framed one right there in the parking lot, I guess. And they got this whole big area over here. I guess this is where they move the houses that are almost done for the finishing touches. Pretty nice. I think this facility was something else before it was this. They have been here 9 years, though, the boss tells me. Looks like this guy's going to lay a tile floor in this house. But they also do custom orders here, so it just depends what you want. They seem like they're willing to work with you here at CK House, but they do have a lot of already predefined models that they're currently building, so they have inventory on hand. So the factory was interesting. We met the boss. Looks like they build the frame first, and then they fill in the walls and everything. All that steel welded construction. It looks pretty good to me. I think that's probably the one that we would go with. We'll have to mull it over. But even here in Rayong, if we found a nice piece of land for rent with a 20-year rental like the one lady has, to plop that down, you pay one time 10 grand. You don't have any rent to pay. There's no way you rent the land, but that's probably just a small fraction of what you pay for a house. But this little river was behind here. This guy back here fishing. He's got a net full of fish already. I never knew all this was back here. And a tour bus. I think he pulled up in his tour bus to go fishing, because there's a bus and him fishing and nobody else. I just saw this road line, said, don't go back there, don't go back. Like, why? What is it, toxic waste? Why don't you want to go back there? She's just afraid of the unknown, but there's a bus. And I think the guy brought his bus. Maybe he's a driver and he's on break waiting for the tour group, and he went back here and did a little spot of fishing while he waits to go pick up his afternoon tour group or whatever. Anyway, he's got fish, so maybe I'll come out here sometime. Anyway, I think they keep getting better. I think they keep getting cheaper because of the numbers that they're manufacturing. This guy says he can do many in 1 month. He manufactures many in 1 month, but it depends on the style and the size, because they are bigger in these 2-story houses, things like that. Small ones and big ones. Definitely getting to the point where I think it might be worthwhile. Just pulled back home, and it looks like they're setting up for a great big food festival tomorrow, which is cool because we'll still be here tomorrow, but we won't the following day, because we got to go home and pack our bags and get ready to go to Hua Hin. We're going to be in Hua Hin this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, we'll be here Wednesday night to enjoy this, and then Thursday morning we hit the road. It's been a minute, definitely, since I've been down to Hua Hin, or really anywhere down the West Coast. So looking forward to seeing some of that and going with some friends this weekend. But we'll have to get our bags packed. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Something else next time. But for this one, gotta leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.